Hey, rich friends, it's your girl Cha Cha reporting live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. The purpose of this channel is to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. If you find that this video was helpful, leave me a comment, let me know what you learned, but more importantly, share this video with another trader who you think that it will be helpful to. Now, if you do want to stay up to date with all of my trade ideas and chart analysis, you can follow me on TradingView. And if you need one-on-one training and you're interested in personal mentorship, you can find that information down below in my description box. So in today's quick video, I'm going to be going over a trade idea that I posted in the chat for my rich friends on August 15th, 2023, as we can see from the timestamp here on TradingView. Now, I know a lot of these videos sound the same, but hopefully the repetition is what is going to help you guys have that breakthrough in your trading and be able to become consistently more profitable. Because trading is pretty methodical. You just have to keep doing the same thing over and over again and figuring out what works and what doesn't. So this trade was recommended for a buy at market execution or a buy limit at 1.27200 or lower. As always, we had our stop loss at 40 pips, and we had our TP1 at 40 pips as well, which was a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Our TP2 was a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio at 60 pips, and our TP3 was a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio at 80 pips. So as we can see, TP was actually hit on this trade. TP1 was hit. This is the alert that I set on TradingView. I just like to give positive reinforcement and also just take advantage of the alerts feature, which is really cool. I know if you have the free version of TradingView, you can have one free alert, but if you have multiple trades open or several TPs set, or you want to track your TP and your stop loss, it's really nice to pay the $14.99 a month to upgrade to Pro and have access to that feature. Now, this is how the trade actually turned out. As we can see, the trade did trigger. It did actually come back down pretty low, close to the stop loss after it had triggered. But we can see it turned around and it hit TP1. And hopefully it will press on to TP2. So we're going to go ahead and head over to TradingView, and I'm going to be breaking down why I got into this trade and why I believe that it worked out. So first and foremost, my entry candle was, let me actually find out when exactly my entry was. All right, it was around 10 a.m. on August 15th. So let's find that candle. All right, we're going to zoom in a bit. So we can see this was our entry candle, or the candle that was analyzed when I took this trade. So we're going to put this thing in replay mode. We're going to back it up. I'm going to walk you guys through my thought process when I was analyzing this trade for a buy. So first and foremost, on the strategy that I use, it consists of 4 indicators. And again, this may be a little bit repetitive if you've been watching my channel, but again, the repetition is what's going to help you become a better trader. So the 2 indicators that I have at the top of my chart are 2 EMAs, or moving averages, which are pretty strong trend indicators. Essentially, depending on where the candles, these bars fall in relation to these lines, is going to let me know whether the market is actually going up or if it's going down. So I always like to give an example. And what you'll notice is that when the candles, right, as we can see here, are falling under or below 1 or 2 of these EMAs, the market will tend to be on a downtrend. But another thing you'll notice on the flip side is that once the candles actually cross above 1 or both of these EMAs, the market tends to go up, and the EMAs sort of act as a trampoline. So when I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take a trade or not, I'm firstly trying to figure out where are my candles in relation to my EMAs. So in this candle, I can see that not only had the candle fully crossed above my 50 EMA, but it actually broke above my 200 EMA as well, letting me know that price was reaching and it wanted to go higher. Not only that, we could tell by the wick or this skinny part on the candle, similar to a real candle, it didn't close too high, meaning that price was not opposed to going higher. So that's the first thing I noticed, which for me confirmed, okay, I'm going to be looking for a buy. Now, the next thing you guys will notice is this green box here. And I just put that rectangle there to just show a strong area of support. And an area of support just means this is a place in the market where it previously bought. We can see that the market didn't get lower than this, and then it went up. We can see that the market did the same thing here. It tapped into the zone, and then it went up. It tapped into the zone, and then it went up. And we can see that this actually happened several times. So I assume that because the market had tapped into the zone already, right, on a previous candle, that the market was going to continue to go up. And essentially, that is what ended up happening in this trade. Now, the second indicator or third indicator that I have on my chart is the momentum indicator. It's just MOM for short. And the way that I use this indicator or any line indicator is pretty simple. If it is facing up, to me, that again confirms an uptrend. Same thing with my stochastic. If it's facing up, it lets me know the market is going up. Now, another tip that I like to use when it comes to my line indicators, I like to have the values or the numbers on, right? Because for the momentum indicator, if I see that this number is positive, right, or above 0, which we can see that it is, that's going to be a buy confirmation. And with my stochastic, if I see that these numbers are above 50, which is the midline, that's also going to be a confirmation for a buy. So as we can see, I had everything pretty much lined up that I needed to confirm the buy for me. I didn't really do any second guessing. I set my buy limit to about the halfway point to the previous candle. So once the market was to tap back into that zone, I will be entered into the trade. I did set my stop loss at 40 pips, like I usually do, just to give the trade some room to breathe. And I set a TP1 of 40 pips, a TP2 of 60 pips, and a TP3 of 80 pips. So we're going to go ahead and see how this trade played out. We can see it triggered after a few hours, and it was pretty close to hitting stop loss, but it didn't actually hit stop loss. This was the lowest place that it got, and then we can see that it came up and hit TP. As we can see, the market actually tapped back into this zone again, and now it is on its way back up, and hopefully TP2 will be hit and TP3 as well, but we're just going to have to watch it and see what happens. But that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, rich friends.